And we'll mute that sound, that noise right there. So I want to thank Chris Wilcott for participating last week in my Facebook Live. And Chris, you will get some kind of goodie, gems or designer series paper. It is Monday, July 3rd, 2023. And welcome to my studio. I have a really fun card to share with you today. It's called the Diamond Flip Fold card. It was originally created by Lisa Curcio. And Lisa had done this video about this card about a year ago, and then Rosalie Mulholland shared it with me. Thank you, Rosalie, for doing that. And I'm going to pull up my Facebook page here today to make sure I can see your comments. It's Monday, July 3rd, 2023. And Stampin' Up! Has a new wonderful promotion coming out beginning July 6th. For every $50 in product that you order, you will get back a $5 coupon until the end of July 31st. And then you will be able to spend those in August. So there's no limit to how much you can spend and earn. So shop and earn a $5 coupon for every $50 you spend between July 6th and July 31st. So if you want to order this month, you want to wait until the 6th. And you get back $5 for every $50 in orders. And after placing your order, the coupon code or codes will be emailed to you. So you will get an email with those codes, and you want to save those emails, and you can redeem them August 1st through 31st. You can also, during checkout, it says, remember to separate each code by a space when you redeem them, and make sure to use them all before the end of August. So another fun promotion from Stampin' Up! So hi Ann. How are you? You're in rainy Vermont. Actually, it's not raining here today, but usually it is. I'm going to switch to my other camera here. See if you can.
Oops,
Nope.
Switching back.
Sorry, I'm trying to get used to this new technology and not doing very good. But anyways, we'll just keep it on this camera. Yeah, actually the sun is shining here today, but it has been really rainy. So today is a Diamond Flip Fold card. And this is the card right here that we're going to make today, using the Zany Zoo stamp set and the beautiful Zany Zoo paper. And this paper is really cool. It comes with all these characters on one side, and then on the other side it's black and white. So here are here's the black and white and the characters, and the dies in the bundle will cut out some of these characters. I know that's one of the cutout ones. And oh, there's these guys too. They're just so cool. Touches of Pool Party, Lemon Lolly, Cajun Craze. And then you've got the little dancing reindeer and the sheep and the tiger. And there's some cool animals, a skunk and a pig and a lion, a beaver. So this is really cool paper. And it goes with the Zany Zoo stamp set. Great for kids. I'm going to put that away. Okay, so this card, so it has this little flip fold on here. And I've put a little pocket in it for, you could put some money in there or even a gift card. And it says, happy birthday to you. The cardstock is a lemon lime twist. So we're going to go ahead and start to make this card. And I'm bringing in my lemon lime twist cardstock right here. And we're going to score it in 2 spots. We're going to score it at 2 1/8. So here's the 2. Let me get my pencil here. And there's a little tick here. That would be the 16th. And so it's the second tick that you want. Second little line, that's the 1/8 of an inch mark. So 2 1/8. And our lighter colored blade is the scoring blade. We're going to move it down and score it at 5 1/2. And this long line right here is the half mark. All right. And I'm just going to fold this a little bit now so I can see where the creases are. And we're going to turn it the long way with the crease towards the top. And we're going to line the score mark, and we're going to line it up again at 2 1/8. That would be that second little line after the 2. And right here where the gutter is the center of the cardstock. Right there where that gutter is, I'm going to mark it with a little spot with my pencil. Okay. So now we've got this cardstock with this little dot here. We've got our crease, and we've got our other crease down here, and then this big long section right here. So we're going to take right where that mark is, the center of that cardstock, and we're going to line up that in the center of the gutter where we cut the paper. And we're going to line up our score mark, the end of the score mark, at the other end of the gutter also. So we've got that and that gutter right there, and the end of the score mark right there lined up, and we're going to cut that. All right, so it looks like that. And we're going to turn it and do the same thing on this side. We're going from the very point where we had our mark, and we've put that in the gutter, and we've lined this, the end of this crease in the gutter right there. Okay, and we're going to cut that. So this is what that looks like when that's done. All right, so now we're going to bring in our bone folder. And I must have left it over here. I'm grabbing it. And we're going to burnish our score lines. Just like that. And so this is going to flip back like that. And usually this doesn't show. I'm just going to erase that little bit of pencil mark that was showing. So this is what that card looks like. All right, and we're going to start decorating it. Okay, I have a piece of designer series paper that's 4 1/8 by 3 1/4, and I'm going to lay it down here on my front panel. We're going to adhere that right there. And if you place an order with me this week, and I would wait until July 6th, so you get the bonus dollars. If you want, you can get the free card kits for these cards I'm going to show you today. To each of the 4 different cards I'm going to show you. I'm only making 2 cards today, but I'm going to show you 4 different ones. Your order has to be $40 or more in my online store, and I will put in that link to order in my online store in the comments below. If your order is $50 or more, I will include some gems also, a pack of gems with the kits and the PDF tutorial for this fun fold. Okay, so now we're going to decorate our little flat. Well, let's do the inside next. So I have a piece that's 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. I'm going to put it in here on the inside, and I am using Stampin' Up's Tombow liquid glue. I just have it in a fine tip needle nose glue bottle because I waste less glue that way, and it's easier It's less sticky and easier to handle. That's just my personal preference. So, all right, so we've got that layer on the inside. And so far, this is what our card looks like. All right, now we're going to decorate this flap. Now I have a piece of that same designer series paper, the Zoo Crew designer series paper. It's 2 7/8 by 2 7/8, and I'm going to glue it onto this flap. So I'm only going to put adhesive on this, the back side of this part of that square or diamond. I'm going to go right up the middle like that. And I'm going to lay it on there just so we can see just the edge of that cardstock there. Okay. Now, if you don't like the way this looks with this character showing, you can cut another one of those designer series paper, 2 7/8 by 2 7/8 inch square. And you're just going to take that and you're going to cut it in half. And we're going to adhere it right on there to cover that. You don't have to. It depends on what the design is on there. All right, so we're going to lay that right across there like that. All right. And I've got glue on my fingers and a little bit of glue here. I'm going to wipe that. Okay, so let's bring in our next layer for that diamond, and it's a piece of the basic white cardstock. And this is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 inches. And we're gonna just, well, before I adhere this on there, I wanna do a little inking. I forgot about that. I'm gonna bring in my scrap paper. There's a piece of scrap paper right here. And our diamond is gonna go this way. I'm gonna bring in one of my Stampin' Blend brushes and the Lemon Lime Twist ink pad. And I am going to just give a little bit of light color to the middle of that so that my little cut out fox that's riding the little bike isn't washed out with white behind them. So we want just a little bit of green color in there, or you could use another color too. And while we've got that off there, let's go ahead and stamp it. So to make sure I'm stamping this straight, I've got a grid here. I'm going to line up the 2 points on that line. I'm bringing in my sentiment from the Zany Zoo stamp set. Okay, so this is a Zany Zoo stamp set. The sentiment I'm going to use is something great to celebrate you. But you can see there's a lot of cute animals on here and cute sentiments to use. And I'm using Memento black ink. And you want to get this up as high as you can on your cardstock without going off it to fix that, to fit that fox on there. Sorry, I can't talk. And we'll cover this back up. All right, so I have already fussy cut the fox from the paper to save time. And he is right here. And we're going to pop him on there with some dimensionals. So he's sticking up just a little bit. And I'm bringing in my Take Your Pick tool. to grab these little dimensionals here, or these aren't the little ones, these are the regular ones. Okay, I think I could fit one more up here. I'm adding a little bit of extra because it's designer series paper and it's a little lighter weight than the cardstock if we were adding these to cardstock. All right, so we're going to line this up like this. And we're going to put, this is a really cute card for a little boy. All right, now we can put this on, adhere it to our flap here. Just like that. And you'll have just an edge of that black designer series, black and white designer series paper showing right around there like that. Okay. So for the inside, we want to put a piece of cardstock that's just a little bit smaller than this the large diamond. So again, instead of the 2 7/8 by 2 7/8, we're going to do 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 on the inside. And that's right here. And again, I'm going to line it up on my grid so I know my sentiment is straight. And I'm bringing in my stamp, happy birthday to you. I'm going to put it up high because there's not a lot of room to write. And then you'll have room there to sign your greeting. We'll add our adhesive. Whoops. And if you center it on this part, it will be hidden from the front when you close it. I can go over just a little probably, but I'm going to leave it that way. So that is covered there. Now I'll show you how to make this pocket. So for the pocket, let me get my paper here. There it is. Oh, we didn't finish the front, but we'll do the pocket first. All right, so we need a piece of either cardstock or designer series paper that's 3 3/4 by 4. And we're going to do some scoring. So I'm bringing back my paper trimmer. And on the 4-inch side, we're just going to score it at 1/2 inch. And I'm lining it up with a 1/2 inch mark on this side here. On the 3 3/4 inch side, we're going to score it at 3/4 and 3 inches. So here's the 3/4 inch mark, 3/4 and 3 inches. And I'm not pushing it super hard because I don't want it to go through the designer series paper. Okay. And we're just going to crease our score marks here. I'm going to cut out these little rectangles on the very bottom. Okay, so this is going to be the bottom of our little pocket. Here's one. And here's the other one. And I'm just going to glue all of these little flaps down. For these here. scissors. Okay. I'm going to take and just miter a little bit. It will lay better and look better. And I'm going to miter it a little bit at the top. Like that. Hey, Susan, nice to have you here. Okay. And we're gonna glue these down. I'm just gonna hold this a minute. See what's been going on here. I picked strawberry, or we didn't pick strawberries. I went with my mom and we found a flat of strawberries for each of us, and it's the end of the season. So we're super duper thankful and happy. And I did the low sugar freezer jam, strawberry freezer jam. So got 9 pints with that. So that was fun. All right, so I'm bringing in this old 1-inch punch, and I'm just gonna punch a little, half a part of a circle at the top. So it'll be easy to grab the money or gift card or whatever it is that you're giving. And bring the card back in. And we're going to put it on there right like that. And I'm going to go around the very edges because we want to have enough room for whatever we put in here for a gift. We'll hold that down a minute. Now I have a little circle that I've die cut from using the Stylish Shapes dies, and this is the Stylish Shapes dies right here. They've got basic shapes in them, and I've used the second smallest circle right there. They're pretty because they have stitching around them. And I'm going to stamp for you on that. And this is from the Charming Sentiment stamp set. I guess it says just for you. Just for you. And what did I do with it? There it is. All right. So we're going to use our Memento ink again. And we'll stamp that on there. Since it's a circle, it doesn't matter which way I have it facing when I stamp it, as long as it's in the center. And I'm not going to put a dimensional, I'm just going to adhere it flat. I'm going to put it on there like that. All right, so let's finish decorating the front of this. I have a very thin strip of lemon lime twist. I'm going to guess it's 1/2 inch. Let's see how wide it is. Yep, about 1/2 inch. And I'm going to stamp Woohoo on there. And that again is from the Charming Sentiments stamp set. A lot of great little sentiments in that set. Okay, so we're going to stamp Woohoo right on there. And we're going to trim that down a bit because it's a little too long. We're going to pop some dimensionals on there. This is, need to trim that end off a little bit. Yeah, the next season of berries will probably be blueberries in a couple weeks. And I usually freeze them. Last year, the season wasn't good. We had a frost after it had been warm and it killed a lot of buds. So there weren't many blueberries in the area. Okay, there's Woohoo. And I have a couple of the die cut stars. They're from the Beautiful Balloon set, and I've got a pool party, a big one right here in pool party. And I'm just gonna put that down there like that. And we'll stick a dimensional on the back of this smaller one. And this is in the lemon lime twist. Let's see. We'll put that one like that. Okay, so there's our card. Woohoo, something great to celebrate you. And then you open it and you've got your little pocket for the gift card holder or money, cash, and you place where you can write your sentiment. So let me show you a couple variations on that one, and then I have another flip fold design to show you that's a little bit different. So this one is done with what is the name of that stamp set? Irresistible Blooms, and the paper that goes with it, which are still current. They're an online only. They're not in the catalog. You find them on exclusive online products, and that's a category on the Stampin' Notes. Hey, Carol. So this is with a double oval punch, and you've got the butterfly, the gold butterflies there. No gift card pocket in this. I fussy cut a flower and put it on the flap there. So this could be a birthday or like a graduation. Congratulations. I'm kind of saving it for that. Hey, Margaret. Also, here's one done with the beautiful Countryside Inn Designer Series paper and the Cheerful Daisies dies. And this flap is adhered right down. This sentiment is from the Charming Sentiment stamp set. Okay, and you open it, it says congratulations, and then I've used the matching Designer Series paper on the flap there. Thanks for sharing, ladies. So going back to, we just did this card with the Zany Zoo, and this one has the pocket in it for a gift card or cash. Now I want to show you a different way to do this same design. I have another piece of, it's the same, but it's slightly different. I have a piece of basic black cardstock that's 4 1/4 by 11. Okay, and we're going to score this at 2 1/8 like we did on our other ones, and 5 1/2. Okay, and again, I'm going to mark the center at 2 1/8 on the top. So there's 2 1/8. Oh, pencil. And I'm going to mark this right here. Okay, so that's my center, and I'm going to take this. I'm laying this mark right in the gutter of my trimmer, and I'm turning it so the end of where my score mark is in the gutter, and I'm going to cut that off. All right. And we're going to turn it and do it this way. Our point is in the gutter, like that, and the end of this mark, score mark, is right there in the gutter. And so we have a nice point on our card. Okay, so this one, instead of folding this, we're not going to fold this, but we are going to fold it at the 5 1/2 inch one. Okay, we did need this score mark to know where we were cutting the edge off to. And this card is the orientation is going to be this way, vertical. And I'm going to erase that pencil mark off there, right? So for this card, we are going to add a piece of, on the inside here, 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And this is the Zoo Crew Designer Series paper. I hate to cover up these cute little guys here, but we're gonna. Okay, and you could do 5 1/4 by 4. You don't have to do the 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, but I like it because it shows off more of the Designer Series paper. Okay. Now for our front here, we're going to decorate this front piece here with a piece that's 4 1/8 by 4 1/8 by 3 1/4, and that's going to go right here like this. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. 4 1/8 by 3 1/4. I bet I didn't cut it. All right, I'm going to cut it right now. So we'll grab a different pattern. Let's use this right here. All right, so we want 4 1/8. Thank you so much for sharing, girls. And if you share and participate and comment, then you'll be put into a drawing for goodies. This week's winner was Chris Volcott. Thank you, Chris. All right, so this is going to fit right in this top part right here. Oh, there's that fox on his little motor scooter or motor car. All right, and so we've got a piece of basic white that's 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. And onto this, we are going to layer a piece of the Zoo Crew Designer Series paper. Let me see if I cut this right. Nope, this is shorter. This is for the inside. All right, let me grab my white. Sorry about that. All right, so we need a piece that's 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. And turn it 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. Okay, now we're in business. So I'm going to layer this piece onto there. It will just fit on there with a little bit of an edge going around it of the white. Okay. I have a piece of Pool Party that I've used stylish shape dies with and die cut a circle. I'm going to layer the back of this with dimensionals. What's everybody doing for the 4th? We're having a family picnic, so that'll be fun. Okay, and we're going to layer this on there right like that. Now I've fussy cut the hilarious bear with the accordion, and he's going to go on the front here, just like this. Now you could color these in if you want to, but I like him like that. And I'm only going to put glue like on his middle section here because his feet and his head are going to be hanging off. We'll put him just like that. All right, now we can put that on the front of our card. So this card is going to go this way. Just like that. You got ink or glue there. And we're going to open that up, and on the inside here, we're going to put another piece of designer series paper, and I've cut it, I fussy cut it so the alligator was in the middle. And again, this is 4 1/8 by 3 1/4. We'll put him right in there like that. Now, if you want to, you could put something up here, decorative, an animal, or even a little sentiment there. And for our inside sentiment, we've got that piece that's 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and we're going to stamp happy birthday. And again, this is from the Zoo Crew. Oh, you played accordion? Oh my goodness. I always think that would be hard to play. Happy birthday to you. One of my grandsons, Micah, wanted an accordion and when he was little, and his mom and dad got him one, and I know he loved monkeying with that. Okay, so this is going to go on the center here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You know what would be cute is some ribbon up here. I think I will put some ribbon on that up there right now. I'm going to grab that black and white gingham ribbon. Yeah, let's put that across there. Actually, maybe white would be nicer, though, that wide white. Okay, just grabbing the wide white herringbone. Let's see. I put this on here. Oh, I guess we can still see the crocodile or alligator. Move this way up here. Oh, you were 8 years old. Oh my goodness. Do you still play it, Margaret? That was probably the age Micah was when he was playing it. Okay, that's kind of cute. And then probably should anchor it with a glue dot up there in the corner, but so there's that one. Happy birthday to you. And here's the other one we did. And then the variations of other designer series paper, the daisy, so cheerful daisies, and this set right here, I'm forgetting the name of it again. Irresistible Blooms, yeah. So there's lots you can do with that pattern, and it will fit into our medium-sized envelopes. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Herbie Leonard from Andover. Huh. Oh, you're welcome, Ann. Thanks for joining me. Thanks, you guys. I hope you have a great 4th and a great evening today. Take care. I'll see you next week.